Morning. Now, usually I walk further to the church and back there, but today my foot hurts because my skin is super dry, and then it like as soon as someone like rubs on it, then it's like it's open, like blood comes out and stuff. And that's what happens at my foot right now. So walking hurts, and so I didn't go for a long walk, but I'm sat here, which is also nice because sitting down helps even more to relax. I mean, I'm sitting all day, so it's not ideal, but it's kind of nice with the water in the background. This has this kind of relaxing feel to it, you know, just having a little bit of water in the background and trying to be mindful, because that's something that I'm not good at, and not that I don't do enough. Like, I don't take the time for myself to just be. I always have this rush. I lately always have this constant FOMO, this constant freaking FOMO that, you know, if I'm not doing that, then I'm missing out. If I'm not investing there, then I'm missing out. If I'm not all the time on Clubhouse, then I'm missing out. You know, all that FOMO. I mean, that FOMO made me buy an iPhone to join Clubhouse. And I mean, I'm glad that I did that, because I don't care about the money, and I wanted to be part of it. Because 100 euros at that point is nothing to me. Like, it's nothing. Because I'm dealing with other amounts in my investments that go up and down 1,000 euros every day, and I'm like, yeah, okay. Now, speaking of investments, my trading bot, that's one of my investments. Like, one of my investments is my trading bot. I invest time and money for the trading bot to run. Time because I had to code it. Money because, well, obviously it needs money to trade with. Okay, so I invested a few thousand euros into my trading bot such that it can trade. Okay, good. So at the moment it makes me like 2 euros per day. Okay, I mean, it's not too bad, but considering that 100 euros is nothing, it's nothing. It's like completely like 2 euros. I mean, I can buy a coffee with that. You know, it doesn't cover my expenses, right? So I have this my trading bot is not doing a good job kind of feeling. But then, now sitting here and having the time to analyze it, actually 2 euros per day, considering what I invested, is like 0.05% of what I invested. Now that doesn't sound like much, does it? But if you calculate that up, that's daily. So that's 18% per year. And an 18% return on investment is a good investment. Like, you'd have to invest like in real estate, or like some very risky like bonds or like stocks. The stocks, you need to be lucky. I mean, index funds don't perform that well. So, I mean, if I can consistently make 2 years with the money that I invested for a year now, then it's actually not so bad. So actually, I should pat myself on the shoulder and say, hey, you did a good job. Obviously, any moment now my bot can lose everything, and it's not so much the risk that my bot makes a stupid trade and loses everything, because I have like risk tolerances in place and they're like implemented, and as soon as my bot loses a certain amount of money, it shuts down because I programmed it that way, and then I need to reevaluate my trading strategy. But the real risk of running my bot is that I have to have all that money on exchanges. And having money on exchanges is risky because it's not my money. It's literally a token that is on the exchange. Like if I put euros on the Bitpanda exchange, for instance, then they give me euro tokens back. So it's not euros anymore, it's tokens. And if Bitpanda goes down for whatever reason, then I lose all of that. I can't get it back. And they have custody. If they get hacked, they can get my tokens, whether that's Bitcoin or the euro tokens. And so really there is significant risk, but also it's not like my entire money that I put into that. It's just a portion, a significant portion nonetheless, but just a portion of it that I have on the exchanges that I trade with. And yeah, so I mean that's risk I'm willing to take. You know, if Bitpanda goes down, okay, unlucky, but let's just hope it doesn't. Let's just hope I can keep up with my trading strategy. I mean, of course you then also need to pay tax on that, so the 18% really is maybe 10%, but still 10% is a good return on investment. I just need to have the bot running. And I mean, the trading strategy, the way I implemented it, it's not like the best yet. It's just, I mean, I worked a lot on it and it's good and I'm happy with it. But obviously I could spend more time developing it, and then it would make me like 3 euros per day instead of 2. Possible. It also depends on how the market performs, obviously. The more volatile the market, the better for my trading strategy, because the more up and down it goes, the more I can trade. So, and the less volatile, the less I can trade. So, you know, it depends on the market, obviously. But since I still think we're in the beginning of a bull market, and I still intend to see a lot of up and down, I expect to see a lot of up and down, I think I can keep up with that strategy for a year or so. So yeah, I mean, it's in development. I don't know how much time I should keep spending on the bot, because you know, that's also return on investment. My time is also worth something. But you know, and I also want to invest some time to just sit here and relax and think about stuff, and also try to not think about stuff and just enjoy the sun and enjoy the sounds of the bells. Because I don't do that enough, definitely not. Yeah, so I would not like recommend anyone to invest in my trading bot, because the risk is just too high. I know how high the risk is because I developed it, but I would not recommend that anybody invests in that thing. I do it because I kind of want to prove it to myself that I can do it and that it works. But if it doesn't, then well, I need to find something else. And that's another thing I'm struggling with. What do I do with my life? You know, I see all those people walking around like with their buggies, with the children, and you know, that means, oh, they have family, how nice. And I'm like sitting here alone and be like, fuck, this is not the life I want. Yeah, but that's a whole different struggle. The bells tell me that I have only 1 hour left before I need to hold private lessons. Then I have the skyscraper builder portfolio analysis with my trading club that I also need to prepare for. Then I have to hold another private lesson, and then in the evening I have the networking meeting, the networking training thingy. So I have a busy day, so I'm gonna take the next hour to relax. If you excuse me, I shall close my eyes and enjoy the moment. And you, make a backup. I wish freedom and health, a little bit of mindfulness, and yeah, hope that your trading bot works as well as mine. it's gonna lose me all my money. Nope, that's all just negativity. It's not gonna lose me any money. It's gonna make me rich. Peace.